Hey Alexei, Faizan here from Quality Shot. First of all, congrats on the win. It seemed like you guys were taking it quite seriously. The level was pretty high. What do you think out there?
Yeah, it was an interesting match. I think we all want to kind of prepare the best we can for Wimbledon. So we're going to take every chance we get on the grass court seriously because we don't get many of these opportunities to play matches on grass. So it's a very good opportunity to prepare, like I said, for Wimbledon, and that's the reason we were taking it seriously.
Yeah. Were you trying anything out differently tactically today?
I was trying to be aggressive on the second serve, but these courts are a little bit quick to try and do that. So if you get a return, then if you get a return in, then it's kind of a plus. But I served pretty well. I'm happy with the way I served, and if I can continue serving like that throughout Wimbledon, then I feel like it's going to be a good Wimbledon.
Yeah, they said on court that you're playing Arthur Fery in the first round. Do you know much about him, and how do you normally prepare for these matches? Do you look a lot of tape, or do you focus more on yourself?
I focus more on myself. I played Arthur 2 years ago at Queen's Quality, so I know a little bit about him. We practiced earlier this year a couple of times also on the indoors in NTC. So it's going to be, he's a good player, and he can raise his level to very high levels. And he loves the faster surfaces, so it's not going to be easy. But I back myself.
Yeah, you beat 5 top 20 players en route to the Canadian Open last year. How much confidence did that give you after that victory, going forward for the rest of your career?
Yeah, I feel like I always had the capability of beating a top 10 player, and I kept saying it last year that for me it was what the most impressive thing about Montreal was the fact that I was able to do it back to back. I struggled to do it back to back most of the time, but in recent times I've been able to kind of win my next round after I beat a top 10 player, and for me it's more the consistency aspect that I want to try and improve this year. And since the clay court season began, it's been positive, so hopefully I can continue on that trend.
Yeah, you're a big Everton fan, right?
Yeah.
How did that come about? How did you get?
Tim Cahill was my favorite player.
Okay.
And when he was playing for Everton, I started supporting Everton in 2007. So
Do you follow quite closely now still?
Yeah.
Who's your favourite player currently?
I would have to say Njai Iliman.
Okay.
Yeah, he was unbelievable last season. He kept us up.
Okay, wow. And what do you think about David Moyes? Do you think he's the right manager for
I'm happy with David Moyes coming back. I was really sad when he left to Manchester United. And it hasn't been the same since he left. Or Carlo came in a few years later and kind of steadied the ship a little bit, but David Moyes is back, and it's looking good going into the new stadium.
Amazing. Thanks, Alexei. All the best.
Cheers, mate.